everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are well. If you're new here, my name is Dionne, and here on this channel we talk about all things related to life, work and the everyday. If you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back to check out what's going on over here. So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about environment and that environment matters. And I'm gonna take a little lesson from my lovely Monstera plant. If you watched my intro video, you would know that I am a plant mom, and also on my podcast, which is called the Chai and Chat Sessions on Spotify, I have an episode where I talk about life lessons from a Monstera plant. Gosh, I can't get my words out today. But I want to talk about environment. So this is what's happened. So I've recently replanted this Monstera. It used to be in a pot and it was growing all wild, and I thought I wanted to stake it because in its natural environment it grows, it's a climbing plant and it will grow on other trees and things, so it needs something to climb on. And although I had some support, it was growing sideways and leggy and everything, and now it's kind of set up to be growing the right way. Now I've recently done it and I need to wait now to see if the plant settles in and if it has managed to survive all of the manipulation and handling that went into actually repotting it. So I say all this to say that last year, around this time, it's now April 2024, I live in the UK, so it's now coming out onto spring. This plant had started growing a lot, it produced a lot of leaves, and it was just really happy and thriving and growing. And it hasn't been doing that yet. And it hasn't, I know it's only April, but this time last year, as I said, it had been doing all that exciting growing stuff. Now, this is the third position I've had this plant in. So it was on the floor before, and I'm told that when you have your house plants, if you have them, wherever you have them in your home, you should lay on the floor, look up to the light source. So as you can see, there's lots of light coming through this window here. They say that you should lie on the floor, look up and see if you can see the sky. So in effect, you're trying to look up from the perspective of your plant to see if it's getting enough light. So Monstera's like a lot of light, and I had it on the floor, it was in a corner, and it seemed to be really happy. Now I rearranged my living space, thought, okay, I got another plant, let me just move this one to another position. And I think it was getting less light where it was, and so it seemed to not be so happy. And now I've moved it from position number 2 to position number 3, which is close to where it was originally, but it's not in its original position, so I don't know how it will do sitting where it is now. And plus it's just had the traumatic repotting situation. So I say all this to say that if your conditions are right, so for example, the plant was getting the right amount of light, the right amount of water, it wasn't in a windy environment, the humidity of the room was clearly enough for it. It grew a lot, it produced a lot of leaves, it produced a lot of fenestrations in the leaves. And if you don't know, the fenestrations are those holes, those gaps that you get in the leaves. It was just happy, you know. The leaves were good size, they're not as big as I think it can get, but I think that might depend on the variety. But it was doing really well, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that by the end of summer it will be doing the same again. So I say all this to say, everybody, your environment does matter, whether it is where you live, where you work, the people that you associate with, your mode of transportation, your home environment, the place that you live in. It all matters, and even in terms of your mental attitude and the environment of your mind, it all matters. And you won't be able to thrive if all of these things are not right. So just like my plant, maybe it is that you need to move. You need to reposition yourself. You need to assess who is in your circle. You need to change up a couple of things to make the environment right for you to thrive. And when it comes on to home, sometimes we get that moving feeling and we perhaps don't know why. It may be that we've outgrown the space, we've outgrown the purpose of the space. All of these things can happen. So think about it. Think about your environment. Think about where you've positioned yourself, you know, who it is that you're associating with, whether you have mental clarity, whether it is that you need to, read some more books, improve yourself, do a bit of self-development, change your wardrobe. All of these things have to do with your environment, your internal and your external environment. What is it about your situation now that is making you less than, or is making you unable to thrive in the way that you potentially could thrive? So, as I said, lots of lessons from the plants. It may seem a little strange, but a lot of lessons from the plants. And this is a recent one that my Monstera has taught me, that environment matters. And in order to thrive and to be your best, you need to be in the best environment for you, in the best situation, the best position, so that you can be your optimal best. So until next time, everybody, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you again. Take care. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. Until next time, when we talk about life, work, and the everyday.